What's going on, Xbox community? It is your Xbox ambassador, Dark Jedi, bringing you guys some more Battlefield breakdown for Battlefield 1. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out the other videos in the playlist, make sure you guys check out the link in the video description. That way you guys can be all caught up on what I've talked about so far. And if you want to leave any feedback on any of those videos, I would definitely love it. So make sure you guys fill out that comment section on those and on this one. So for this episode, we are going to be looking at two things, campaign and soldier. Now, I'm not going to be spoiling any campaign. I'm not playing any campaign. It's just me talking about the menu because I don't want to spoil anything for you guys. So when you get out of the cinematic entry that we all are presented with when we play Battlefield 1 for the very first time, you can go ahead and continue the campaign by going to campaign, obviously, and clicking on one of these different options here. You can play it from number 1 all the way to 5. You can start from 5 if you want to. Like, you don't really have to play it in order. You can just play it however you want to. But let's say you want to play on number 2, right? You know, friends in high places. It's going to have a little bit of a narrative in the background if you guys can't hear it. And then you'll have these different things on the bottom here, like Codex entries, your field manuals, as well as difficulties. You can change the difficulties if you want to, which does give some replay value to the campaign itself. And you can play the chapter, and once you play the chapter, it will unlock the different ones as you progress through that particular campaign. But that's basically how the campaign works. It's very easy to understand, not too much to it. And we're going to go ahead and talk about your soldier. Now, the soldier is going to show your rank. It's going to show your name or your gamer tag or PlayStation or whatever you're playing on. And then it's going to have like your estimated rank up based on like how many points you have to get to it, you know. And then it has your weapons and gadgets, vehicles, medals, codex, dog tags, battle packs, how many wins, you know your kills per minute. My stats are not the best. Don't judge me, okay? And then it's got like top class, or you know, what is your top sidearm, top primary. Everything's really self-explanatory here. You know, it's right there out in front of you. When we get into some of the other stuff, like here, I mean, you got war bonds, and war bonds you can use to purchase certain upgrades or certain weapons. At least that's what I was able to gather from this, because like here is one of the basics for, you know, trench or whatever. But if you go to like this one, you know, it costs 200 and you get an optical. So it's like, you kind of are able to get, I guess, an extra weapon here. Like, I'm still trying to figure this part out, so I'm not going to give you guys false information. But if you guys know the information to this part, let me know in the comments, because some areas kind of confuse me a little bit here. I'm assuming that where you have the 0 in the bar where it goes all the way to 1, like, I can't get this guy. Even though I have $200 in war bonds, I'm calling it dollars here. You know, it's got a number 2 next to it, so it looks like these have to be a certain rank before you can unlock these. That's what I'm gathering out of it, because at the top there where it says primary, it's got 0 with a bar, then it's got 1. So I'm assuming once you hit 1, it's going to have a progression bar, and it's going to say 2, because that one has a 2 on it. But see how this one has nothing on it, so I can go and purchase this one if I want to. That's got a 10. Holy Jesus, that is a lot. So it's like, there's definitely a lot to it here. And it really gives you a lot of replay value out of it, and I think that's awesome. And you have that for all of these guys. Like your elite classes, you have it for your cavalry, your tanker, your pilot, your scout, and all those guys. So I think that's really cool. And then for vehicles, guys, I don't use vehicles very often, so you're not going to see anything on here. I haven't used a vehicle yet. Every time I want to try to get a vehicle, people go and take it from me. So I'm mostly a tanker. I like using tanks. I don't fly anything because that thing doesn't last very long in the sky. So if you ever have me as your pilot, you might as well just parachute out, because we're probably going to hit a wall or something. Maybe I'll take out an enemy with it, but, you know, I cannot fly. just putting it out there now. Horses, not so bad. Air stuff, no. But it's going to show you, you know, your times played for each one, how many destroyed and how many killed and stuff like that. So let's see if I have any stats anywhere, because I could have sworn I destroyed some tanks. That's not cool, man. All right. So for Codex here. All right. So for this, for example, weapon optics gives you a little bit of description of, you know, what it is. You know, as a scout, perform 1 marksman headshot. You know, there's all different stuff here. You know, perform 10 kills with the M1914. So like, these are, I guess you consider them little tiny missions for you, something for you to do. And you have them for weapons, vehicles, tactics, war, and the world. So I think it's pretty cool. Dog tags. Everyone loves the dog tags. Now, of course, they're not as awesome as, the ones that we had in, the other battlefields. But I mean, this still works, man. Even though they might look like pennies, they still work pretty good. I mean, you got to admit, some of these are pretty nice. Like, that's not bad. Like, I would have that, even though it kind of looks like a pet's, dog tag. But, it's it's fine. And, of course, you got the ones for rank, too. So, I still think it's pretty cool. And then battle packs. This is going to send you right over to the battle packs. It's kind of a longer way of getting to it. I would just use a shortcut if you want to do battle packs. But let's go ahead and take a look at top vehicles, see if it shows anything. All right, so it brings you right back to the vehicle area. Same thing with these guys. We'll do the same. Top class. All right, yeah, so it's going to bring you all the way back to these things. So there's little shortcuts if you want to just get right back into certain areas. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for even Soldier. I mean, combining these two together, it gives it a good length of a video for you guys. That way I'm not just doing like 30 seconds for campaign. But yeah, guys, if you haven't had a chance to check out the other videos, make sure you go ahead and do so. If I said something wrong on this one, or if I wasn't too explorationary, is that even a word? If I didn't explain it good enough, we'll just put it in that way. Let me know, and I'll try to explain it a little bit easier for you guys in the comments. Everything's in my brain, so it's just kind of rambling as I go. But anyway, guys, I will catch you in another video for this series. Make sure you guys check out the link in the video description. That way you can check out the other videos. And if you have any feedback for this one, let me know in the comments. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you disliked it, give it a thumbs down. Let me know what I can do to make them better in the future. And if you guys are enjoying this series, don't forget to also hit that subscribe button. If I see you guys on the battlefield, let me know, man. Let me know. If you guys join up in my squad, I would love to know. That way we can, dominate the battlefield. Got to represent that Xbox team. But anyway, guys, I will catch you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Take care. And as always, guys, keep being awesome.